Okay, so women's final. Let's just read you out the names we are going to be seeing in this one. So Elimination 5 for the women. And we've obviously got the Elimination 4 winner in this one, Gibson. She had a bit of a shocker of a day, but finished it with a bullet. Her first ever win, she said, in Fuerteventura. This has been like an event that has brought a few emotions over the years. So a big win, I think, for that one. And then, like I said yesterday, she would have slept well last night. And I think that's good to see. And with no sausage today, she is going to be one to watch. Keep your eye on Gibson today. You know, fastest woman in the world. Peaked over 50. I mean, she is scarily fast. No sausage. Yeah. A little bit lighter winds, going to really suit her. Off-ringer, there was talk of her not even racing today. She was having a bit of a moment last night. I thought we weren't going to see her, but it's all changed. A good night's sleep. She's back on it. There's no sausage. We're seeing off-ringer. Lemetier. I mean, great consistent day for her. She wants to push up. We got De Jong, Davico, Van der Veen obviously leading this event. Not as crazy today. Will that help her? Will it not help her? We'll have to find out. Alabau, Van der Meulen. We've got Biaggiolini, Philip and De Jong. So we've got them all there. It's one hit, one final. And this will be Elimination 5. The women will get discards. So a good day for Gibson today. She can't afford any more, you know, bad results. Needs to make them count. Okay, let's have a look. If we got the drone, there we go. Oh, Van der Veen. Bam! Great start at that top end, but a really good start down this bottom end for Justine Lemetier. But here comes Gibson on the duotone. Check out the speed of that duotone. From that other angle, you could really see her closing in, and there we go. Fastest woman in the world. We've got Sarah Keita off-ringer on the Neil Pride as well. Throwing down the speed and gets super loose on the first reach. And Gibson just solid as a rock. But Lemetier coming back towards Sarah Keita here. But it is going to be Jenna Gibson from the UK that jibes in first place. This is going to suit her now. No obstacle to get over. Lemetier in second place. Then we've got Sarah Keita off-ringer. We got Van der Veen in about fourth place at the moment. Alabau as well on the Severn. But Jenna Gibson will be just looking at this course thinking, this is my course. Come on, keep it together for the Brit. Could she go back-to-back bullets? She's got Sarah Keita chasing her down. A little bit lighter today. It's still not easy to jibe. We saw from the guys, a few of the guys going down. It looks easy from the drone, but trust me, it's choppy. There's a bit of swell out there. Sarah Keita, a good jibe, but Gibson absolutely nailed that thing. She's extended her lead. Lemetier in third place. Van der Veen in fourth. Oh, Alabau goes down. Davico goes into her. And then De Jong coming through. So really is going off. The top four have pulled away, though. Van der Veen has not given up on that third place. But Jenna Gibson has pulled out a hell of a distance here. Just 2 jibe marks to go. The Brit is closing in on a double bullet. She got a bullet in the last one yesterday. So first place. Going for the second. It is a bit lighter on this inside jibe mark. Oh, beautiful jibe. Beautiful jibe from Gibson. Just totally controlling this race. Sarah Keita off-ringer. Solid from the Aruban as well. Pressure from Lemetier, from Van der Veen. But Van der Veen, no one's making mistakes right now. The girl's looking in top form. Van der Veen in fourth place. Third place, Lemetier. Second place, Sarah Keita. But look at Gibson. What a lead she has got. No mistakes. Solid speed. Great jibing. Just needs one more jibe mark to go. Not easy, that jibe. Oh, I was going to say, what a save that was. The nose goes down and she just muscles through that chop. And most riders would have gone down on that. She managed to keep it going. Solid effort. The Brits at home, I'm sure, watching this had a moment there. But she is going to take the win in the 5th elimination. Surely now it is all over. Sarah Keita in second place. Third place is Lemetier. Fourth place, Van der Veen. Are we going to see any places changing? I don't think so, barring an absolute disaster. But Jenna Gibson gets her second win in Fuerteventura. And it's back-to-back wins for the Brit. Could today be the day she storms up the leaderboard? So a great final for Gibson. Totally controlled it. Sarah Keita off-ringer. Second place. for her, getting chased down by Lemaitre in third place. It's a full-on race. Lemaitre takes third. And we're going to see Van der Veen, the current event leader, in fourth place. What will that do to the overalls? I think it means Sarah Keita will move up into first place. We're going to watch some... Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break while we get ready for the men's runners-up final. See you soon.
Welcome to Sotavento. It's the ultimate water sports playground with loads of space for everybody. Fantastic conditions and all year-round warm temperatures make Sotavento a paradise for windsurfing, kiteboarding, and wing foiling. The up-to-date rental equipment of the highest quality is constantly updated. Our professional courses will help you improve your style and riding technique. And with the hotels nearby, it's only a few meters from the bed to the board. Come and enjoy our water sports paradise.
Okay, yellow flag is up for the runners-up final. Yep, runners-up final. So 8 riders in this. The ones that missed out on that final. They were in the semi-finals. They had it close, but they're now in this runners-up final. So best they can get is a 9th place. If they win here, they get 9th place, obviously, because there's 8 riders in the final. But 9th place, single digits, is nothing to be sniffed at. So we got Jimmy Tieme in this, just missing out on that final. We've got Amado Vrieswijk. We've got Rocha. We've got Cousin. We've got Macker, Preen, Daldorf, and Jules. So those are the riders. Not easy to pick. The guys here, Preen's been looking good, I would say. He's got the speed, only just missing out. We also saw Jimmy Tieme looking good. Macker, to be fair, when you look through them all, they've all had their moments. You know, Jules has looked quick. Daldorf, Vrieswijk, Rocha, Cousin, they've all had their moments. So this is anyone's game here. You need a good start. Need to keep those jibes on. Obviously, no obstacle in the race today. It's just an out-and-out high-wind slalom race. Which does make a difference, you know. It's not going to be all racing like this, but they like to put in one out-and-out slalom race. And we are lining up for the start. I mean, look at the difference between this cam and the drone. You know, we used to just comment on this, but the drone just gives you so much more perspective. Look at it. The difference is crazy. You see the lines. Look at the boat end. It's getting pushed up. Or someone at that top end on the Patrick, I think, has just gone over the line early. Let me have a look who that could be. Is it Cousin? Maybe Cousin? Alexander Cousin, I think. I think Jimmy was down this bottom end, who was the other Patrick rider in that. I'm gonna hazard a guess at Alexander Cousin. Yeah. It's Alexander. I'm pretty sure it's Cousin. He's like, oh, he may as well come home. Look at him. He's like, oh, damn. He's going back, though. You never know. He's hopeful. He's hopeful. Yeah, Alexander Cousin is over. Yeah, he was... I mean, he was a board length over. It's all, you know, it comes out to really nothings. But he was definitely clear ahead of the pack. So he will not be... Well, he'll get a 16th place in that elimination. So when that flag goes down, we'll have 3 minutes until the start. Let's have a look at the comments. What are you guys saying out there? Yeah, a little bit of cheering for everybody. That's fair enough. Preen's harness line's too long, question mark. After the jibe, he has not as good acceleration. I have to have a word with him. I mean, you've got to remember, there's a lot of sails around in these jibes. So when you actually come in, like in the top couple, but not first, if you have to slow down a bit, you get all the dirty air from all the sails coming in to the jibe. So sometimes coming in second or third is not always is great. Sometimes coming in seventh, and you see those guys coming from the back and jibing through on top of everybody, can sometimes, you know, be better. You can't make that happen. You don't want to be coming in seventh, but sometimes it does kind of favour the guy who comes in a bit late, wide, and then, cuts through. If you are just tuning in, we're on to the semi-finals. Well, not semi-finals, runners-up final. We're on to the runners-up final of Elimination 3 for the men. We've done the 5th elimination for the women, and we are now on to the 6th elimination for the women, which will come up after the men's final. So runners-up final now. 8 riders minus 1, because we've just lost 1. He's gone over the line early. Alexander Cousin will not be in it. The 7 riders left is Jimmy Tieme. We've got Vrieswijk, Rusha, Macker, Preen, Daldorf and Jules. These guys are going head-to-head now. The winner of this runners-up final gets a 9th, 2nd, 10th, 3rd, 11th, so on. And then we have 8 riders in the final battling out for those final places. And we'll then get a little chance to rejig that overall competition at the moment. Mortafon and Rakowski level at the top after 2 eliminations. Matteo Iachino with 2 third places in 3rd place. Jordi Vonk, 5th and a 6th. Could he get a win today? Who knows? He was looking very good. There's no obstacle in this race, out-and-out slalom race. So, we might see different riders pushing through. Jordi definitely has a chance here, but he needs to get himself in the mix at that first mark. If he's leading, he's very difficult to overtake in this out-and-out slalom race. So, a lot to play for. Really exciting racing here in Fuerteventura. Day number 2, elimination number 3. Runners-up final coming up. Okay. Okay, I can still hear people in my ear, but hopefully I'll get rid of them, unless I'm going mad. Okay, here we go. Runners-up final lining up. We've got, who have we got? Jules right at that top end. Oh, someone pushed through on the GA. Oh, that was a hell of a start. Yeah, it was. What a great start that was from one of the new GA boys. which is Rocha or Daldorf pushing through. We've got Amado Vrieswijk in the middle on the 0.7 cell. Macker on the Neil Pride, second from the bottom. And then Jimmy Tieme on the Patrick going great guns down this bottom end. The two Frenchies pushing each other. Is that Daldorf? Very difficult to tell from my reckoning, but it looked like Ingmar Daldorf in first place. Macker with a good jibe underneath Rocha. Yeah, Ingmar Daldorf in the lead. He's going to be tricky to beat. We've got Nico Preen in the mix as well. So Nico Preen, up in second place by the looks of it, looking at those harness lines. Oh, massive crash from Jules. Oh, that thing was huge. Let's hope he's okay. He might need a rescue boat because something went proper wrong there. Wow. That was a hell of a crash. So Nico Preen, just ahead of the pack of Amado Vrieswijk, Jimmy Tieme. We might get a replay of that at the end, but that looked crazy. But Ingmar Daldorf getting closed in now by Nico Preen here. So Nico Preen fighting for that first place. Obviously first here is a ninth, and Preen is closing in on Daldorf. Daldorf's not quite got the speed here. Preen's going to get a look at this. He's coming in from the top. We might see an outside to in jibe. Ingmar Daldorf going to come round in first place. Preen outside to in, but it's a good jibe from Daldorf. Puts on the pressure. And actually, it's Preen that's lost out, with Amado Vrieswijk coming through on top with the 0.7. Jimmy Tieme behind Preen. Then we've got Malta Rusha. But great jibe from Amado Vrieswijk. This fight for first place is on, and Preen has dropped back to third. Preen having a different angle here. Vrieswijk coming down, maybe had gone the wrong way there, heading to the wrong mark, but he's left himself a very wide jibe here. Outside to in for Amado Vrieswijk. No, it looks good. This looks good. Daldorf has got a tighter line. This could be all over it. Amado could be all over this jibe mark. Let's see. Ingmar Daldorf. Oh, great jibe from the Dutchman. Great jibe from the Dutchman. Another good jibe from Vrieswijk. And Jimmy Tieme, has he just done it? He's just closed in on Nico Preen. Oh, just a little bit of bad angle there. But Jimmy Tieme nearly taking third place from Preen as we come down this last run. Preen looks like he's got a bit more speed than Vrieswijk at the moment. Maybe the angle has changed, because Preen is coming back strong here. Preen has gone underneath Vrieswijk. What's happened? It feels like they're slowing down. Is it not been cancelled? No. Maybe just the wind angle has changed, because they're almost... I'm really trying to understand what's happened here. You can see it just doesn't look like a normal last reach. Oh, they have cancelled it. Wow. Oh, okay. So the wind angle has changed. They weren't going to make the mark, and which explains why Amado was heading up so much, but they couldn't make the finish. So the wind has actually swung offshore, which it did yesterday, but in the middle of the race. Wow. Okay. I don't know if we can see that crash to see what happened from Lohan Jewel in the middle of that reach, because while we're waiting for the restart here, definitely something happened. Yeah, keep right, top left. Oh, mass break. Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that at the time. It was just out the corner of my eye, but that looks savage. Wow. He didn't get his body into that, did he? He missed everything. We have another look at that. It's not often you see, like, full power mass snap mid-reach. Wow, that was full speed. Oh yeah, it's difficult to tell like that. Yeah, we'll have another look, don't worry. We're just having a look what different angles there are available. But that was, wow. Anyone ever snapped a mass full flow? Just waited, anticipated here. Slowed it down just a little bit just to see. Bam. Oh, shush. Well, There we go. So are we doing a resale of Heat 7 or are we going straight into Heat? Okay. So we are here and we're going to repeat Heat 7. It does look like the other boys are getting ready though. So maybe they're just hanging around while they change the course. Postponement. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say we need some sort of indicator here. So there's got to be a reset of the course. If that wasn't just a freak wind change and it is set in for the afternoon, obviously they're going to have to change the whole course. So they are resetting mark number 4. Maybe it drifted. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that is what happened. Maybe mark number 4 drifted and then that put out everything. Would make sense. Okay, so it is going to be the final. They're going to resale heat number 8 first. Well, not resale. They're going to start heat number 8, which is the final. So this will be, once the course has been reset, this will be the one that will go first. So it's Jordi Vonk, Tati Franz. We've got Maciej Rakowski. We've got Matteo Iachino, Pierre Mortafon, Cedric Board, Sasha Fortune. Is this his first final on the PWA? I'd have to check that. Benoit Mercer. So interesting, solid final there. Anyone who made some predictions? What have we got here? Just looking at the comments coming through. Oh, there we go. I had a bit of a difference. Is there swell today? Well, there's a tiny bit of swell. What wind strength is it? Well, it's pretty solid. They're on mostly their smallest stuff. Top speeds from yesterday was about 36. They said it wasn't very quick, very choppy. And there he is, Lohan Jewell. So he is in one piece. His gear is not, but he is, which is good news. I mean, it could have gone really wrong. Ingmar Dowdorf, a lot of cheering for Ingmar. Yeah, nice to see Sotavento. Love that spot. The Flying Dutchman on fire. Too bad for Ingmar. Yeah, that's a gutter, that is. We better re-rig. Yes. Geordie, is he okay? Looks okay. Here we go. And that was a hell of a crash. It can go pretty wrong pretty quickly. Look at that sand. Oh, there's a few of you out there going, oh. Oh. Look at that sand going in that boom. Oh. Dominique and Dijan loving the commentary and the action. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial break because we have got a little bit of time to kill at the moment. So let's take a quick commercial break. I don't know how quick it is. They've got to reset the course, so we've probably got a bit of time. But yeah, we'll take a commercial break. Be back soon.
Welcome to Sotavento. It's the ultimate water sports playground with loads of space for everybody. Fantastic conditions and all year-round warm temperatures make Sotavento a paradise for windsurfing, kiteboarding, and wing foiling. The up-to-date rental equipment of the highest quality is constantly updated. Our professional courses will help you improve your style and riding technique. And with the hotels nearby, it's only a few meters from the bed to the board. Come and enjoy our water sports paradise.
Okay, red flag is up on the boat. I just need to make sure we're going into the final. We have different things here, so let me just double check. Yeah, red flag up for men's winners final. So we are into the men's winners final. This will be the big points. This has got the big boys in it. Right, let's have a look. Who is in this final? Red flag is go. Make some predictions in the comments. Come on, let me know who you think is going to win this final. 3 minutes to go until this final kicks off. We've got Jordy Vonk. Who's going for Jordy Vonk? He was in my top 3, so he needs to really put a bullet in now if he's going to deliver. And I think no sausage, out-and-out racing. He's quick enough. I'm going with Jordy. I'm going with it. I'm going out. I'm going. I'm on. We've got Tati Frans in this. Maciek Rakowski, obviously, joint lead at the moment with a first and a second. So he's going to be pushing. Giacchino, he had a few moments before where he hasn't quite got it together. And I think he'll be pushing in this final. Pierre Mortefon looks quick, but again, had some moments today. Cedric Board looks fast. One of the oldest, if not the oldest guy in the fleet. Actually, Andrea Cookie's in there, so it's close. We've got Sasha Fortune, one of the younger riders here. And we've got Benoit Mercer, who has been very good in this Super X discipline. Great to see fin racing back. I'd love to see more national fin racing. I'd love to see it being pushed more. I think it is what separates windsurfing from a lot of the other sports. I'm a big fan. I'm definitely a big fan of fin racing. You can race close as well without thinking you're going to absolutely get smashed with a foil. There's less craziness going on, but you do need strong winds to get those real exciting races. Not to say that actual, fin racing on big boards is not exciting. It's fun. Just the noise. The noise. I like a bit of... And they definitely get a bit of that today. It's more like... Proper racing. That's what we love to see. Don't get me wrong. I love foil racing. I love watching it. But in terms of doing it, I'm a big fin racing fan. So I can appreciate what these boys are going through, even though I'm not at this level. Okay, we are lining up. Who's making some predictions? Come on, give me a top 3 for this final. Jordy for the win. Heyo for the win. Maciek. There's Maciek, Jordy, Maciek, Jordy. A lot of Jordy fans out there. Jordy for the win. Well, we're going to find out pretty soon. Can we get Tati Frans win? It's all to play for. It is definitely all to play for. Lining up right now. Let's see, Maciek Rakowski on the right-hand side of that bunch. We've got 3 Severns in here. We've got Mercer, Board, Giacchino, Sasha Fortune right up on the far left nearest the boat. We've got Maciek Rakowski right in the middle by the looks of it. Down this bottom end, Jordy Vonk, Pierre Mortefon. It's a great start from all the riders. Look at that. Tati Frans at the back door, though. It's not looking great for Tati Frans in the dirty air, but look at the big boys at the front. Jordy Vonk head-to-head with Pierre Mortefon. Maciek Rakowski flying down. Just upwind of them, you've got Cedric Board, Matteo Giacchino, Sasha Fortune holding it with the big boys as we come into the first mark. Maciek Rakowski has pushed through, and it is the Polish rider, Maciek Rakowski, rounding first. Great first run from Maciek. Great jibe as well. He's got home and dry. Look at that. What a first run for the Polish rider. No sausage to confuse things. Out and out slalom race. Sasha Fortune not with a good one there. And that's pulled out a little bit. So Sasha drops back. Pierre Mortefon has dropped right back. And Tati Frans, like I said, sometimes coming in a bit late to that first mark can help you. And it has definitely helped Tati Frans. Maciek Rakowski rounding first. Tati Frans now up into second. Jordy Vonk in third place. Then we've got Pierre Mortefon fighting it out with Matteo Giacchino, Cedric Board, Benoit Mercer. What a race this is. It's all about the first place rider, though. First place is Maciek Rakowski. Look at the lead. If he could stay there, he will be leading Fuerteventura after 3 eliminations on his own. But Jordi Vonk coming back strong in second. Tati Franz is into third now. Pierre Mortefon pushing through from the top. Looks like... Is that Matteo Yukino? No, it's Benoit Mercer on the Severn. So Maciek Rakowski round in first. Second place, Jordi Vonk. Tati Franz in third. Pierre Mortefon slamming in that jibe there. Really had to hammer it, and he's got inside Tati Franz. What a jibe from the current event joint leader, Pierre Mortefon. What a race. He is coming back strong here. He's got Jordi Vonk ahead of him in second, but out in front, Maciek Rakowski. New sponsors this year, JP Boards. He's still on Neil Pride Sales, and he could be going. Look at the cheeks going. He is really pushing here. 1 jibe mark to go. Maciek Rakowski to get his second bullet in 3 eliminations. What a lovely jibe from Maciek. Jordi Vonk solid in second. Pierre Mortefon, a great jibe from the Frenchman. Tati Franz in fourth. Then Benoit Mercer. Then Matteo Yukino, it looks like. Difficult to see, but Maciek Rakowski, no doubt who's leading. Maciek Rakowski from Poland, but check out second place. Pierre Mortefon is not finished yet. We got Jordi Vonk in the dirty wake of Maciek Rakowski, but he's going to hold him off. And it is going to be a second bullet for Maciek Rakowski. What an event. What a start to Fuerteventura 2025 for the Polish rider. And there we go, second bullet, leads the event on his own. Jordi Vonk in second, Pierre Mortefon in third, Tati Franz in fourth. Looks like it was Benoit Mercer and then Matteo Yukino. Then we got Cedric Board. You have to, don't quote me on those ones, but I think that's correct. We'll have to see for the official results. But what a race from Maciek Rakowski. Great first leg to hold off all those riders, push into that jibe and then nail that first jibe. Came out, got himself some room and then never looked back. Woof. Nice. Okay. It looks like we're going into runners-up final next. So, yeah, runners-up final, heat number 7. It's going to be, yeah, we're going to have some replays, obviously, of that final coming up. But what a final that was. I mean, it almost made it look too easy, Maciek Rakowski. We need the sausage. But look at this. What a start from all the boys there. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. At this point, it's hard to say who's going to kind of push through. And Maciek just delivered. And then this is the jibe there. That acceleration from that point was what did the damage. Pierre Mortefon didn't have that best jibe on the inside. Tati Franz, though, came back from, getting rolled, come through that jibe. He was up into second place at this point. But that wide jibe here let Jordi Vonk go inside. And then they were fighting out. Pierre Mortefon really had to push through. Great job from Mortefon there to get inside Tati Franz. And that was the moment he moved up into third place and started challenging Jordi Vonk for the second place. Benoit Mercer, though, great race from him as well to hold off Matteo Yukino. Oh, I thought maybe there was a chance that Pierre comes back into it. He had the upper sort of line there, but it's pretty hard to boost past Jordi on a reach. But Maciek Rakowski, hat off. I didn't have him on my top 3. I might be regretting that. He is absolutely showing he's got what it takes. So, yellow flag is up. Runners up final. The winner here gets a 9th position. So, obviously, these are the next best that didn't make the semis, didn't make it into the finals. They made the semis, but didn't make it into the finals. They're in this runners-up final. So, you can still kind of save your result. A win here with single digits, 9th place, is not to be sniffed at. It's a good, solid result in the World Cup. So, they'll be gunning. We got Jimmy Tieme, which is Eric Tieme's son. We've got Marto Vrieswijk. We've got Rusha, Cousin, Makur, Preen, Daldorf and Jules. Jules snapped his mast in the last one. He has probably got he's probably thinking someone's shining down on me because he gets a chance to re-rig, get back out there. He is out there on the S2 Maui sails. You can see that orange sort of top on his sail. He's ready. He's back in the game. Okay, lining up. That's Macker in the middle on the Neil Pride. That's the orange bottom, sort of purple top. On the right-hand side, the black sail is Amado Vrieswijk with the white Futurefly logo. We've got Lohan Jules on the yellow AV board and the S2 Maui sail. He's got broke his mast in the last race. There's a resail, obviously, because the mark moved. We've then got Malta Russia with the red helmet. And then here we go. Oh, it's a good start there. Jimmy Tieme down this bottom end near the pin end. We got Lohan Jewel, one of the fast riders out there on that S2 Maui sails, pushing through. Macker pushing through as well. Amado Vrieswijk. We got Nico Preen just getting a little bit squeezed out here. Jimmy Tieme's got some speed, hasn't he? He looks super tuned up, and he's just gone straight underneath Nico. And Nico's struggling here. He's got spat out the back. And Amado Vrieswijk pushing through with Lohan Jules. JC's in the water, or Carsten's in the water there taking some pictures. What a good jibe, though. It was from Amado Vrieswijk. Lohan Jewel looking good in second. Third place, one of the GA boys. We got Daldorf in this, obviously was leading, that one that had to be cancelled, so you really want him to do well. But Amado Vrieswijk fully got it together now. Speed of Amado Vrieswijk on the fin. We kind of know him for his foil racing, but definitely delivering in the fin stuff here. Lohan Jewel also looking good in second. Then Jimmy Tieme in third. Here comes the GA boys. Ingmar Daldorf, Malta Russia, Nico Preen and Macker further back, the Pride boys. So a bit of work to do. But out in front, Amado Vrieswijk, what a difference a race makes. I mean, he was looking good in the other one, but he's looking better in this one. Lohan Jewel and Jimmy Tieme fighting it out here on this reach. So good that we've got the drone now. I know I say it every competition, but it just makes such a difference for feeling what these guys, you know, you can really get to see what's happening out there. The board's just dancing around there on the edge of control and really pushing the limits as Amado Vrieswijk comes around this penultimate jibe mark. Second place, Jimmy Tieme. Good jibe from the Frenchman. Lohan Jewel from Guadeloupe. Another good jibe. Gets the power on ahead of Malta Russia. Ingmar Daldorf, Pierre Macker, and then Nico Preen at the moment in seventh place. Oh, a little wobble there from Amado Vrieswijk. Amado Vrieswijk, one jibe mark to go to get the win in this runners-up final. A solid single digit. Look at that thing. He is on the edge of control and just powering down this last reach. Coming up. Last jibe mark. There we go. Safely round from Amado Vrieswijk. Gets the power on. Oh, Jimmy Tieme has a little moment on that last jibe mark. There's a bit of a hole, but he does manage to get it under control. He had a bit of a lead there from the third place rider, which is Lohan Jewel. And they're going to have a bit of a battle down this last reach. But Jimmy Tieme has got the speed. He's looking very tuned up at the moment. Then we've got the GA boys. It looks like Ingmar Daldorf has moved up into fourth place. Fifth place, Malta Russia. Then Macker or Preen. Looks like Macker. But out in front, Amado Vrieswijk from Bonaire will take the runners-up final, Elimination 3. So it's a 9th place for Amado. 10th place for Jimmy Tieme. 11th for Lohan Jewel. Then we've got Ingmar Daldorf. Macker making a good comeback there. But difficult to see. And then Nico Preen at the end, only managing 7th place. So red flag is up for women's final elimination 6. Yeah, we'll have a look at the highlights of that runners-up final. Here we go. Great start at that top end from the GA boys. It was really interesting, actually. Amado Vrieswijk a little bit further back, but then kind of powers through. Jimmy Tieme down this bottom end, did some damage, but Amado was the kind of big winner. Yeah, Nico. Oh, man, that first reach, Jimmy Chemi caused him all sorts of problems. Pushed him out, but Amada Vrieswijk from this position just looked unstoppable. And this is where, I'll be honest, there'll be a few guys at home thinking, I want to see the sausage. Because you're kind of thinking, well, is there much happening? But there was a lot of racing going on there. Look, Lohan was in second, Jimmy in third, and they didn't finish like that. So there's some good racing going on. The sausage is one factor, but just a normal high wind slalom race, there's enough to contend with, I tell you. The chop, the swell. I'd still like to see that sausage on the last run. I think it would be interesting, not far below before the finish. I think some guys would boost it full speed. Some might slow up, and it could cause, that little moment of, oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Because the last reach, you kind of think, unless it's close. There we go. I thought there was a GA missing, but he was down below. Drone pilot. Okay, yellow flag is up for women's final. Elimination 6. So, coming up again, Jenna Gibson, we've on back-to-back bullets at the moment, and she needs to make these races count. These are her races. The wind isn't as windy as yesterday. It's still howling, but it's not as windy. There's no sausage. She can use her speed. She's a good jiber. She's had some bad rap on her jibes, but her jibes are solid. Trust me, these conditions are just hardcore. She is a great jiber, and we saw that in the last race. So yeah, Sarah Keita is going to be gunning for it, I'm sure. But Gibson, she has definitely got momentum. 2 wins in a row. So far, Sarah Keita only with 1 win, I think. Van der Veen with 2 wins. Gibson with 2 wins. Or maybe Sarah Keita's got 2. I have to check. I thought she'd only got 1. But here we go. Lining up. Women's final. Elimination number 6. Got Van der Veen in the middle of your screens there. We got Jenna Gibson down this bottom end on the blue duotone. Sarah Keita just upwind of her on that Neil Pride as we go into the line. It's a great start from Le Métier on the Patrick. But look at Jenna Gibson go down this bottom end. She's got a great start. She's got good speed. In fact, actually, Davico as well, I think, on the other Patrick going great. It was, it's actually difficult to tell who's who there, but both the Patrick riders boosting down this opening reach, absolutely flying. But Jenna Gibson at the front of the pack of the women, and she is going to go round in first place once again. So Jenna Gibson in first place. Then we've got Davico and Le Métier. Sarah Keita Offringer goes through in about 4th place, but a great jibe from Sarah Keita, and it's carnage at the mark. We've got Van der Veen in the water. We've got Blanca Alabau in the water, but up in the front, it's Jenna Gibson from the UK. Sarah Keita Offringer in second. Then we've got the 2 Patrick girls, Le Métier and Davico. Difficult to tell who's who at this point, but we'll work it out. Jenna Gibson, though, definitely in first place. Oh, little wobble there, but so there should be. Look at the chop on those jibe marks. A great jibe from Sarah Keita in second place. This race is on. Le Métier, I think, in third. Davico in 4th. Gibson still leads. Like I say, she is the world's fastest woman right now. Peaked over 50 knots. That is scarily fast. Sarah Keita trying to chase her down. She's going to need a mistake on the jibe mark because even Sarah Keita is not going to catch her on the straight. There's 2 jibe marks to go. Jenna Gibson going for 3 in a row. Could she do it? I mean, Sarah Keita dominated this event last year. Just bullets, bullets, bullets coming out of her ears. Whereas now, not so many. Another good jibe from Gibson. She has got this. Oh, little shaky from Sarah Keita, but gets it round. Le Métier in third. And it looks like Van der Veen has got herself up into 4th place. Davico slip into 5th. But Jenna Gibson, 1 jibe mark to go. Absolutely flying. She looks really in control and boosting. You've got Sarah Keita chasing her down. She needs a mistake from the Brit here, Sarah Keita, if she's to get a bullet. This last jibe mark is the most trickiest jibe mark on the course. And Gibson is just powering through, not backing down. Sarah Keita needs a mistake. That's a hell of a jibe from Gibson. What a jibe from the Brit. It was a good jibe from Sarah Keita. But Jenna Gibson takes the pressure, delivers when it counts. A little bit of spin out there, but she's got it back under control. I can't see this going any other way. Jenna Gibson is going to power down this last reach and make 3 bullets in a row. A pretty much disastrous first day with 3 bad results, but then she got that bullet in the 4th one. She's kicked off today with a bullet in the 5th one. This is the 6th elimination, and that is 3 in a row for the Brit. She's on the comeback trail. Fuerta has turned around, and she is feeling pretty good right now. 2nd place again for Sarah Keita off ringer. She will be leading the event, but Gibson, when those discards kick in, if she can carry on like this, she will storm up that leaderboard. 3rd place, Lemetier. Good race from her. Solid once again in 3rd. Van der Veen fights her way back, I think. Yep, to 4th place. Davico looks like 5th. And maybe Blanca Alabao in 6th place. And then De Jong in 7th. Wow. Great race. Great race. I'm sure the Brits back home will be cheering. She is broken. She is absolutely broken. That is a hard race. You've got Sarah Keita behind you. You are absolutely on the edge of control. It is hard going out there. That is not easy. Just having a moment. She's out the foot straps. Oh, no. I thought maybe there was something wrong the way she was sitting in the wall, but she's probably cramping up. That is full. I don't think it's very easy to understand how hard the sailing is out here. It is so difficult. I took a spin on somebody's kit the other year. It's scary. You can't even get your foot out the foot straps to jibe. It is terrifying. It is so hardcore. You remember, these girls and guys are on the edge of control on, you know, as big a gear as they can take to go as fast as possible in a race. It's so difficult to explain. It's crazy. Okay, so that will be, we're going to take a break now. That's 3 wins in a row for Jenna Gibson. I don't know if we're going to get any replays of that women's final. Not hearing anything in my ear anymore. Yep, we are going to have some replays. Yep, there we go. So we just replays of that. Great start here. I mean, definitely on the Patrick. It was very difficult to actually determine if it was Davico or Lemetier, but one thing's for sure, Jenna Gibson just powered down this bottom end. And just some solid jibing. Absolutely solid jibing. And good speed. Sarah Keita off ringer. I mean, the distance pretty much stayed the same. Oh, I mean, Blanca Alabao had a moment there to come through. Just couldn't quite get it together when it needed. So it was a pretty packed jibe. There was a little moment there, but just kept it going. Just some solid jibes, no mistakes. You know, when you're that fast and you make no mistakes, who's going to catch you? Who is going to catch you? And 3 wins in a row. Dominating these last 3 eliminations. And again, the amount of rounds the girls are going to get, she's going to get probably 3 discards. It's probably she's only going to get 3 discards. So she really can't afford one more mistake. She needed one of those other ones just to be a counting 5th or a 4th, just to take the pressure off, I think. But she's delivering. That's for sure. She's delivering. I think she got 11th, 11th, and 10th, and then 3 first places. So, yeah, she's doing it. Look at the speed. Don't think I'd like to race against her. It could be embarrassing. Okay, we're going to go down for some interviews, from what I'm hearing, on the beach, down with Sarah Jackson and Takuma.
Takuma Sugi, freestyler, wave sailor, now doing Slalom-X. How are you finding it?
I'm so excited to join the first PWA in Slalom-X. Then yesterday was so hard, 40 knots, and then I'm so happy to pass two semifinals. Then I don't know now the result, but yesterday finished with the 15th place, so I'm so happy about that.
Do you think you're probably one of the most well-rounded windsurfers now? Yeah. How do you find this Slalom-X on top?
Last winter in Japan, we had a huge slalom event in the Maizaki in the wave conditions. Then I got a win. Then, yeah, that's why I started some slalom, and then GA photoshoot. Also, I did a slalom stuff. Then, yeah, let's try it this year.
You're so much smaller than most slalom riders. What sizes are you riding?
I'm on the 5'3" and 5'7". Then yesterday was only 5'3" all day, but you're super strong.
And what do you say to the Japanese fans watching at home?
Yeah, 日本人の皆さん、こんにちは。昨日はセミファイナルまで行って、15位で終われたんですけど、今日はちょっと風弱めで、みんなかなり速いんで、これからちょっとコースどうなるかわかんないんですけど、ベスト尽くして頑張りたいと思います。
Thank you, Takuma. Back to Ben in the studio.
There you go. I hope you understood that. Hopefully we're going to get more interviews through the days. But yeah, we're going to take a commercial break now, and we will have a break before the next elimination. But stay tuned.
Welcome to Sotavento. It's the ultimate water sports playground with loads of space for everybody. Fantastic conditions and all year-round warm temperatures make Sotavento a paradise for windsurfing, kiteboarding, and wing foiling. The up-to-date rental equipment of the highest quality is constantly updated. Our professional courses will help you improve your style and riding technique. And with the hotels nearby, it's only a few meters from the bed to the board. Come and enjoy our water sports paradise.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to have some interviews soon. I've heard Jenna Gibson, the the lady who's just had 3 bullets in a row. Obviously 1 yesterday, 2 today. She's in good form. And we have heard the next start time will be in 1 hour's time. So at 2 o'clock, they will give us an announcement, but probably a 2:15 start. I can't see any reason for a delay. But we've got Jenna Gibson, winner of the last couple of eliminations, on the beach down with Sarah Jackson.
Like, I grew up in pretty rough, wavy conditions, so I've kind of, it's made me go the complete opposite, and now I've kind of find like a middle zone for while I'm slalom sailing. So
You're pretty out of puff. Is it hardcore out there?
yeah, I was pretty overpowered, to be fair, in that last one. So, I mean, only 5'8", I can change down, but it'd been pretty gusty all morning, so yeah, it's really hard work, to be fair.
Talk me through your setup.
I'm on a 99 Falcon D-Lab and 5'8". I actually kind of changed the settings a bit. I normally sail in the lower clue hole, but where it was so light in patches this morning, I kind of moved that up and won the race. So I then stuck with it, but it was a bit much and kind of, yeah, makes it fly a bit too much for my liking. Yeah, a bit sketchy at times.
And how are you feeling now with 3 back-to-back wins?
I mean, hopefully my luck has changed. Yeah, I feel like after those 3 first races, I'm due a bit of good luck. But I've kind of put myself in that ugly position of I literally used up all my discards now, so can't afford to put a foot wrong, really. So
Good luck for the comeback.
thank you.
Sound issue, I think, at the beginning of that one, but I think we heard most of it. And yeah, like she said, she's in a tricky position. She can't afford to mess up, but sometimes that helps get you focused. But as far as I know, we're going to have a break now. Going to get some lunch here. We're going to get fueled up, ready for the afternoon's racing. The next announcement is at 2 o'clock with the 2:15 start. So we've got about an hour till possible racing starts. So get some work done out there, have some food, get yourself ready, because it's going to be an exciting afternoon. They're going to change the course around, that's what we're hearing. So see you then.